So fill up your cup as you listen in. Wake up in the morning with Shelly on WAPN. On WAPN.
Good Thursday morning. Thankful Thursday. I am so thankful. I have so much to be thankful for. I am just going to praise the Lord all day. We are back to normal. Yes, we don't have the backup back yet, but we have the system up and running. And I am so thankful for yesterday and for patience and for just deciding that I'm just going to take my time. I know that if you know that's not me. And I'm just going to make sure I go step by step and reload. And every time I reload something, fix it all the way it needs to be fixed and then move to the next one. And so that is what I did all day yesterday. And we are back. Yay! And I am so thankful. It's the little things in life. And then Shane is going to get the backup fixed and bring it back over here so that we always have a plan. You know, I am a person that likes to have a backup in everything, and we've been working on some purging around here. I counted the shoes yesterday that we are donating to the shoe drive. So that was pretty exciting. The back to school drive, we got our back to school supplies ready. We got our diapers and wet ones ready. And we got everything like done. I mean, as far as that goes, and we're working on the senior bags. So if you want to bring anything for the senior bags, I need to have it by next Tuesday. Well, really by Monday, because Tuesday we want to get those senior bags together, and I want to get those on down to Edgewater where we're taking them so they can start blessing the seniors. And so just trying to get the stuff done and go ahead and get it delivered and blessings and all that. So what a great week. What a great week. Even though it's been a challenging week, I was raised that when it's really challenging, you bless. And so I've been blessing and having a good old time in here. And this morning, I'm super excited. I get to go with Volusia County Women Who Care to present the check to Council of Aging, and we get to check it all out. So that's something I've always wanted to do. I'm a big advocate for Meals on the Wheels. I've only been part of that for like 8 months, but let me just tell you, what a program that is. And so we have been involved with that, and I get to see what other thing. We're going to the senior center. So I hopefully they're playing some games and stuff today, and we get to participate with that. And we're supposed to wear red, white, and blue. So I have my red, white, and blue on. I have my cool little bracelets on. And so I've got bracelets to give everybody today. And I got these really cool glasses to wear. So I just can't wait to go and be part of this today, take pictures, love on people, hear the stories. You know, we are at the 250th year and celebration all year long. And what a wow. And I love to meet people that have been in the journey for a really long time. And I was thinking about in my 63 years alive, the things that I've accomplished or seen, or it's happened like when I was younger, people really didn't have TVs in every house. And so they had the big console TVs that were like the size of a boat. And there was no remote, so you actually had to get up and change the 3 channels that we had. We had antennas that, you had to like stand a certain way to hopefully to get them to work, and just different things. And there was no internet. There was no cell phones. Yeah, there just wasn't the things that we take for granted. Our grandkids, they only know cell phones. They only know technology at their hands. The first cell phone I had was the size of a battery for a car, and it was in a bag, and it weighed, 40 pounds, I swear. And we would carry it around. We were so cool. We were so cool. And so now you just throw it in your back pocket, and there you go, and you've got a computer in your hand. You can do like everything from it. And then of course the way we pay for things now, people don't even carry cash anymore. It's on a card, or they're tapping their phones or whatever. So I have lived in a great time in life. I have lots of stories that I could share. One of my favorite things growing up was being around an elder person in their 90s to 100 that could tell you of all the things that they had went through, and mailing and stuff. And we don't even mail stuff anymore. We just email it over, or we, just scan it over, or whatever we're doing. And so it's like the mail, I hardly get any mail anymore. I know. People say, well, can you mail that to me? No, I don't send out mail. I really don't. It's all done electronically. We don't even pay our bills like we used to pay our bills. We put that in our bank account. It automatically comes out when it's supposed to come out. There are so many conveniences now, but I don't ever want to stop thinking about when we didn't have the conveniences. I'm glad that I have lived in a time that we've went through the different things, and you can appreciate the different things. I mean, who even knew what an app was? I mean, I still don't even know how it all works. And I own a radio station. People go, well, no. I don't know. I have really smart people around me that help me do the stuff. But no, I don't know how that we're talking on the microphone right now and anywhere in the world can hear us. And I think about WAPN when we started 41 years ago. And we reached maybe 3 miles, but we were so cool. I mean, and we had wired microphones, and Ron Fussell would run the parking lot with the wired microphone. And we started in a little shack out back that was probably 8x8 with no bathroom and no AC by the railroad tracks. And the transmitter was like the size of a huge commercial refrigerator. Now it's probably the size of a microwave or less. I know the things, just the technology, how it's changed and the way things are delivered. And now this microphone right here in Holly Hill, Florida, reaches the world through technology. We're doing YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and just going, 2 radio stations, streaming all the audio. It has changed so much. But the same vision is the same vision from 41 years ago. Our vision here at WAPN is for the one. Yep, for the one. And then when that one becomes, comes to Christ, then we'll do the next one. But our vision is still the same. All these years later is for the one. And, that's what's so special about WAPN. And we love to pray. We have a prayer line every single day on WAPN that we get to pray for the needs of the community. And that really means a lot to me. And so even though things have changed, even though we're worldwide now, even though we have the app, even though we do all these things, the vision has never changed. And we want anybody that believes in Christ to have an opportunity to be on WAPN. And so maybe you're a person, you say, I'd like to come in and just read the Bible. Come on in, let's figure it out. We've got airtime available. You can be on the air 15 minutes a week for $35 a week. $35, we can get you started. And so maybe you're that person. Maybe you're that person that says, I would like to play some Christian country. Okay, let's figure out a place and get you on the air. Maybe you're a new ministry in town and say, I'd like to put our word, our teaching, our preaching over the air. Start off with 15 minutes. Let's do it. So we can figure out how to get you on the air. First step, of course, is go to the program guide on WAPN.net. Click on program guide and see what's available. I tell people you can print that. You can pray over it. Tell me your budget. Let's go from there. But let's get you started. Now, maybe you say, I'd love to do a prayer line. We have one Thursday a month available at the normal time from 12 to 1, the 4th Thursday of the month. So I think that is today, isn't it? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is. It's today. So this Thursday of the month is available for a prayer line. So maybe you say, hey, I'd love to come in and do prayer line once a month. That's $70. It's normally $140. And we cover the other $70. So you get it for $70. And you can come in here, say your ministry name and all that, and be praying for the community. So that's a great opportunity to get you started on WAPN is by doing a prayer line. But of course, we can do prayer line anywhere. If you want to do it late at night or whatever, we can figure all that out. It's just the normal from the very beginning, 41 years ago, was 12 to 1. Of course, my mama was the first one that did prayer line. I have her praying Bible, her little Bible that she always brought in here for prayer line. And it's so special that I have that, humble beginnings to where we are today. And we would love for you to be part of this ministry. We would love for you to be part of this outreach. Maybe you have an idea and you'd say, I want to do this. I'd like to reach this. I'd like to talk about this from the Bible, or I'd like to do... Let's talk about it. I love to hear your ideas, and I'd love to see how you would like to be part of this worldwide ministry. I know it's so neat to say that, the worldwide ministry. 2 radio stations and, humble, like I said, humble beginnings. But then, God just kept providing, and God just kept opening doors, and God just said, go. Go, go. And we've just done. And I sit here today and with a thankful heart. I am thankful for WAPN, and I'm thankful even when it's a hard week and equipment goes crazy and things get fried and we have to rebuild stuff and reduce. I am so thankful for the people that are part of WAPN, and the IT people and the engineers and the people that come in here and take care of the maintenance and just the stuff. God is so good. God is so good. And sometimes I really believe that we need to go through something crazy like this week to even appreciate it even more. So thank you, every single person that is part of WAPN, every single person that is given to WAPN, has been on WAPN, is on WAPN. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being part of it. Maybe you'd like to donate to WAPN, to the over and above. This covers the music, the breakdowns, the crazy projects around here. So maybe you'd like to give your dollars, your fives, your hundreds, your thousands, whatever to WAPN. You can bring them on by at 1508 State Avenue right here in Holly Hill. That is where our radio station is at. If we're not here, there's a mail slot, and you can just throw it through the mail slot, and I will get that. Or you can become a partner. Go to WAPN.net, click on Give Now. You can do a one-time gift, a monthly gift, whatever you would like to do, but we would love for you to partner with us. We're looking for sponsors, corporate sponsors we would love to have for the rock show. Yes, we have a rock show every night at 6 p.m. I grew up in rock and roll, secular rock and roll, and now I am part of a rock and roll radio station right here on WAPN. I never, ever thought we would do this, but we have some awesome Christian rock. When the preaching stops, the Christian rock begins every night at 6 o'clock, and I just am really falling in love with the music because it has a message in the word. We're going to scan that dial. You're seeking for Jesus when you hit seek on your radio. And I believe with all my heart that you're scanning for something, you land on the beat, whatever it is, and then the words change your life. So listen in 6 o'clock and tell us about the Christian rock experience. And do you like it? Maybe you're an artist out there that says, hey, I do rock. I would like to find out more information about it. Go to Trinity and, send Jeff a message, and you and Jeff can figure out something maybe. I don't know. That's not my department. But I do know that it is something that we've had on for like 3 months now, and it is really growing, and people are talking about it. We've done the billboard, we've done the T-shirts, we've done different things, and God has got a plan, and I can't wait to see what His plan is. Well, let's get this Thursday, this Thankful Thursday. Let's get this done so I can get to the check presentation, and I'm so excited to see different things in our community. So stay tuned. You'll see some pictures later on today. I can't wait to talk about it tomorrow morning. Let's get our favor on. Continue expecting God's favor in the midst of your challenges. So my week has been a challenge. I'm not going to lie to you and say it hasn't. But God. With all the challenges, all the miracles happen and all the great things. So I am thankful for everything. It's Thursday, June 25th, 2026. The weather 90 today with a low of 74. Madison 91 with a low of 70. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Tiffany and Kim and Mary and Gina and Laura and everybody else celebrating a birthday, anniversary, whatever you're celebrating. Today is Strawberry Parfait Day. I like strawberry banana milkshakes. Yes, actually, I've been craving one for like days, so I need to figure out where I can go get one of those. Tonight, USA World Cup at 10 p.m. So I'll probably be hitting record on that one because I will not be up. I'll be in snoring at 10, but it has been so much fun seeing the different World Cups, seeing the different plays. It is a brutal, hard game. And watching all the fans and what they like about America. It has just been awesome. So tonight, 10 o'clock USA. Red, white, and blue, of course. Well, y'all have a wonderful